What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is a Lost Sector guide. This is the master version of the Aphelions Rest Lost Sector. So if you're doing this either for the Guardian ranks or just to try to get exotics, I hope this video is helpful. This is 1840 power. Right now I'm using my Hunter and I'm at 1829. This will be significantly easier if you can get above 1830. But for right now, this is the highest I can reach. I'm using my Void Hunter, and with this Lost Sector, you have both Unstoppable and Overload champions. For the Unstoppable, I'm going to use Riptide. If you have a Chill Clip Riptide, this can be really good to stun the Unstoppables. And then for the Overloads, I'm using both the Aphelios SMG, as well as the Two-Tailed Fox with the Catalyst. If you don't have this, anything Void will work because there is Void Surge for this particular Lost Sector. For my armor pieces, I'm using the Starter Scales. This is by far probably the best option for the Hunter. I have both Void Scavenger and Stasis Scavenger, and then correspondingly I have Void Reserves here on my chest piece. There is Solar Threat here, so I did throw on a Solar Resist, but this Lost Sector is a bit shorter. It's a lot easier, I think, than some of the ones on Neptune, and I hope this video is helpful, guys. If it is, hit the like button, and then even better, if you're not subscribed, guys, that would mean a lot to me as well. So we'll go through here. Like I said, this will be a bit easier if you can get the power bonus, but overall this one shouldn't be too difficult. The biggest challenge here, I think, is the Overload champions. So I'm going to try to play this a bit safe because I had not done a master version flawless yet, and I do want to get that done for my rank 10 Guardian rank. So we'll slowly work our way through this. If it takes us a few minutes, not a big deal. The Aphelios SMG is so good, guys. Let me know if you have this. The Volt Shot is such a good perk to have on this weapon. So here's our first Overload guy. He's going to rush his way down here. And I'm just going to kind of chill and wait for him to get to us. And then once you freeze him and then break that, then he becomes stunned. So this can be a pretty good option here if you don't have, or if you don't want to use a scout rifle, for instance. So I'm just going to let him kind of... We kind of want to make sure we have 1v1s here if we can. Now, I probably could have saved a rocket there. That may have been a smarter play. The ammo economy is going to be important during any of these Lost Sectors just because the enemies take so much to kill. But first champion down. If you don't get Platinum, that's okay too. The key thing here is you want to beat this without dying for the Triumph, and then just complete these. I know if you get Platinum, I think you may have a slightly higher chance of getting the exotic, but it seems like they bump the drop rate anyway, and hopefully we get one here on camera. And I'm sure people can do this much faster than I am right now, but hopefully this video is helpful for you guys nonetheless. Oddly enough, the boss here, the final boss, is probably the weakest of the enemies that you face. That's not a red bar. So these Scions can be really annoying. That's why I like having the Volt Shot here to take those guys down. So I did stun those guys. If you do have the Catalyst here, it can be really good to take those guys down. So I think we got both of the Overloads down, I'm pretty sure. I did use my super, and I might get it back before the final boss. If I don't, that's okay too, though. We have another champion here. We want this guy to run down. There he is. Now, if that guy hits you, that may one-shot you even too, I'm not sure. Especially if you're slightly lower power level. I'm going to actually just use my Riptide here to whittle this guy down. Because I only have 4 rockets, I want to save some of those if I can. So I know I have some special bricks back here. So I may actually run back. Oh, nice, a heavy brick. Having the ammo finders on and the scavengers is really, really important for any of these Lost Sectors. But especially, I think, when you have the Overloads, because they are the one champions that it's easy to waste ammo on them if you don't kill them in, like, one damage sequence. Just trying to get this guy to come down here. Ah. Again, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially if you're going for flawless. If you already have that triumph done, it's not a big deal, because you have revives here. But otherwise you want to be careful. That guy would have killed me there for sure. Nice. So he dropped a heavy brick. Having scavengers on is really good. I got 3 rockets from that. Now, see, I can play this 2 ways here. I can try to get every champion. There are some up there. That is a bit more risky just because they take a lot of ammo, and then I won't have much for the boss. But it might be best to try to get the platinum. So I think that may have killed him. No, it didn't. God dang it. I kind of rushed there because... Oh, no. I got him. Kind of rushed because I was worried I may have shot one of those taken thralls by accident and blow myself up. But I didn't. I'm pretty sure that on the master version, 2 more overloads spawn at the very end. I could be wrong, though. Okay, so that was a little bit more dicey than I would have liked it to be, but we got that champion down too. And we have 4 rockets. This boss, he's kind of a wimp compared to the champions. He doesn't have as much health, but he does do a lot of damage because his attack is solar, and there's solar threat here, so just because he's not as much health, he still can pack a punch. I forgot there is another champion here. Alright, he is down. Glad he dropped some ammo. And again, a lot of you guys can probably go a lot faster than I am. But I want to make sure I beat this one, especially without dying. And then for my other 5 runs for the Guardian rank, I can be a bit more aggressive. Okay, so he's not quite dead just yet. But he's getting close. So now that he's dead, I could just rush and open the chest and then be done with it. And I may do that. I think there may be some champions that spawn in. I thought there was more overloads, but why shouldn't I just get the flawless done? The solo flawless done, and then I can worry about getting more champions when I'm doing the aggressive runs. So let's go ahead and do that. The only problem here is I have very little health right now. But I'm going to do that. So we didn't kill every champion, at least I don't think we did. Let's find out. But nonetheless, though, we got the mission done. We got an exotic. Not the one I wanted, but we got it done. And we got the master solo without dying. So this is a pretty easy way of doing this. It's not the... I don't think we got platinum. I'd have to double check. But it didn't take us a very long time. And we got it done. So I hope the video was helpful, guys. I will make follow-ups to this. I'll make it for every Lost Sector this season. But I hope you guys liked this video. And if it was helpful, guys, like, subscribe, and come back for more. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.